I'm not a millennial. I am a Y generation. So the first test I ever failed in life, ilikuwa hii. Can you reach your ear with the opposite hand? That was the very first test I failed in life. This is what determined kama utaenda nursery ama utarudi home. So I went back home a few times because I think my hands were shorter or my head was big. One of those. But a lot of you I have had are between 18 and 25. So what happens when you fail? We have dreams, we have aspirations. When I was younger, I wanted to be a teacher. I am a teacher by profession. I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to get married. That was bigger than being a teacher. I wanted to wear a white dress and feel how people felt. When I was younger, people used to wear white gloves. So I wanted to wear those gloves. So at 21, I am in college. And all of a sudden, I'm diagnosed with breast cancer at 21. I have dreams, I have ambitions, and then comes a stumbling block that threatens everything I wanted. I wanted a family, and now cancer comes, and the first thing you hear of when you hear of cancer is death. Si ni ukweli? Tuambiane tu ukweli. Like even to date, I will talk to someone now naanza tuku, like naturally tu kichwa inaenda hivi, like uoshie, she will die, or something like that. So the first time I was diagnosed, I was 21, and I was confused. My dreams nika tu zime crash zote, and for like 1 year I cried. I went through treatment and it was very harsh on me. The doctor was saying, you're just 21. Cancer is not for people this young. But I'm like, mbona basi mimi? Why? Explain to me why it is me that had to have cancer. Yet, mimi ni mtu mzuri, by the way. I am a good person. I was a good child. I did everything right. I read my books. I was disciplined. But bad things happen sometimes. Si ni ukweli? Bad things happen. And I was diagnosed with cancer. I started treatment. My kidneys started failing. Kidogo kidogo, my heart is not beating right. Kidogo kidogo, like nikaanza kudeteriorate pole pole. And I was like, should I accept death? Do I accept death? Wewe ungefanya nini? It's easier to say wacha tu ni die, by the way. But I am 31 today. In December, I'm turning 32. Actively, I have been through treatment for 9 years. Even this year, I have been on treatment for uterine sarcoma. Hii nywele mnaona imeshukwa. It is very short. But ikigrow tu, because I like long hair, I will plait it. I will live my life. I will accomplish the things that are brought my way, not because I am perfectly fine, but because I'm alive. And once you go through something like cancer is when you learn how to appreciate life and learn how to chew food. Sometimes we do things that we are not in the moment, as in hatuko kwa hiyo moment. You just chew ukimeza, mahindi zinaingia watu wa Githeri, mahindi zinaingia unchewed. But after you learn, in 2018, I was given 90 days to live. 90 days. had to be flown out for treatment. I was going into septic shock. But I am alive today. So when I eat, I chew my food. As in nikijiambia hizo ni meno zangu, it's my teeth that are working. When I am able to walk, I will walk. Because those are the things we take for granted. Those are the things we take for granted. But to some of us, they come at a price, they come at a cost. So trust me, each one of you, I know you have gone through things, but imagine all of you are better than me. Because there are days I will wake up and my muscles are not working. So I cannot leave the bed. But do I sit down and cry about it? Do I not look after myself because I think I am dying? No. I lost a friend and she was being buried today. But if you saw her last week, haungejua, she was cracking everyone up in the ward. Because life is a gift we are given and we need to appreciate, because no one is guaranteed of tomorrow. So everything you do, if it is playing volleyball, I played volleyball once. Play. Everything you do, give it your best, knowing that kesho si lazima ukue, but imagine if the work you did yesterday is what is going to judge how good of a person, how accomplished you are, watu wangesema nini? Because labda ulienda kuosha vyombo, you notice there is a sufuria ya ugali, then you threw it under a place. So as you do everything, be in the moment. Know that there are people out here. I started a project Brave because every one of us has a story. And especially cancer patients, especially those that are dying, they also have a story. They are brave. And I take young people, we use music for mental health, we use music as therapy. So when these young people go and see the sick young people, they're like, "Where? I have a lot to live for." And today I just came here to tell you, you can do anything you put your mind to. I never used to sing, squeezy. I even joined a band. I started playing a saxophone last year. I was told, among singing, swimming, and playing horns, those were things that I was told I would never be able to do. Because even now, as I talk, you can tell I am nahema sana. It's because I have gone through the radiotherapy a lot, kwa chest. And the breathing is actually kazi. Sometimes breathing is work. And you notice singing needs breath. Playing a saxophone needs a lot of breath. But trust me, the only person that limits what you can do is you. No one else. You can do anything. I am 31. Like I learned to play a saxophone at 30. At 30, there is nothing you cannot learn. So I want you to promise me today that you're going to be brave, that anything you're going to be given, any task you're going to be given, you're going to do it as if it was your last day. Because again, we are not promised tomorrow. And imagine too, if you were to be judged by what you did the last time you did anything, how confident are you in that thing? How confident are you in the thing that you did? So take care of your mental health the same way you take care of your physical health. I have never been in a room of people that I am sure are very physically okay. As in, these are the most fit people I have talked to. But how is your mind? Because the same way you work on your physical fitness is the same way your mental fitness you should work on. Because let's say, if something happened to you the same way something happened to me, your mindset is what will determine whether you will get out of it a better person or you will commit suicide, because people have done that, or you'll do something else that is crazy. The only thing that it's how you take care of your mental health and know that I am supposed to take one day at a time, not 20 years, one day at a time. And that's it. I hope I see you some other time. You are great people.